Japan, Endless Discovery. Good day, I'm Christine Isabel Calalang and I'm here to present to you the different cultures, values, and traditions in the country of Japan. First, let me introduce to you the history of Japan. Japan is an island country in East Asia, located in the Northwest Pacific Ocean. It is the 11th most populous country in the world, as well as one of the most densely populated and urbanized. Japan is one of the world's most literate and technically advanced nations. Also, Japan is an East Asian archipelago country made up of four primary islands and more than 6,800 others. And for your information, most of Japan is covered by mountains and heavily wooded areas. The country's people lead a distinctly urban lifestyle. Language. The national language is Japanese, which is the primary spoken language across the country. Old Japanese, or Kanbun, originated from China, and the earliest Japanese text, the Kojiki, was written in the early 8th century and was written primarily in ancient Chinese characters. Modern Japanese developed during the Edo period between 1603 and 1868. In addition, modern Japanese consists of three alphabets, and here are the following. First is the kanji. It is the logographic Chinese characters. Hiragana, a phonetic Japanese alphabet, and lastly the katakana, a phonetic alphabet used for foreign words. Let us now move on to their values. In Japan, some of the core values are thinking of others, doing your best, not giving up, respecting your elders, knowing your role, and working in a group. These concepts are taught explicitly and implicitly from the nursery school into the working world. So in Japan, from a very young age, Japanese children are taught omoiyari, which means is to notice and to think of others. And Japanese students must pass difficult entrance exam to move to the next level of education. And in the process, they learn that effort and enduring are most crucial in reaching their goals than innate ability. Japanese values are reflected in the phrases used in a daily interactions, which smooth relationships and acknowledge the presence of others. Wherever you go in Japan, everyone knows the precise words to say before and after meals. When you leave home, when you arrive at school or work, when you part with someone and meet them again, when you enter store, restaurant, bank, or post office, the enter staff welcomes you with irashaimase, which means welcome to the store or come in, and showers you with arigato gozaimasu, which means is thank you when you leave. And lastly, the word onegai shimasu, which means is I wish for or I sincerely request. This is the most versatile phrase to learn before you go to the Japan, and for them it's the perfect thing to say when you introduce yourself to them. Next is religion. There are two main religions in Japan, Shinto and Buddhism. Shinto is a Japanese religion while Buddhism was imported in the 6th century from China. Tradition. In their tradition, sumo, judo, and karate are their traditional sports, while the baseball, soccer, and rugby have been adopted from other cultures. Sumo is the national sport of Japan and to this day is primarily practiced only in Japan. Lastly, the Japanese cuisine. Across the nation, the Japanese are primarily fish eaters. Japan is the number one fish importer in the world, and they are consuming around 12% of the world's caught fish. And the most well-known Japanese dish is probably sushi. a dish that includes fresh fish, seaweeds, and lightly seasoned rice. But Japanese also eat beef, poultry, and pork as a part of their daily diets. So, that's all. Go Choshu! Arigato gozaimashita! Thank you for listening!